Welcome to the 6th episode of Learn to Redstone. In this episode, we're gonna take a look at flying machines. Let's go! So here we do have a pretty standard upwards and downwards flying machine. Well, they pretty much consist of slime blocks, honey blocks, servers and sticky pistons, and as you have seen in the intro, I built a little fancier, well, flying machine. Just for demonstration reasons. It's a little too complicated for what it actually does, but I just wanted to show off what you can do. But what are they actually used for? This particular design here can, for example, be used as an elevator, like this. And then you can just stand on top of this platform here and, well, basically drive downwards. Or upwards, depending on what you're doing. Yeah, they need a little of a control technique for stopping them, etc. But it's actually really worth it, because there are some other designs, but they are massive, and they do have blocks sticking out here, one block, which makes your elevator not looking pretty good. So use this design here. Another thing they can be used for is doors like this one. Well, that's this door here I built in the first episode of MaxCraft for Cham. Such massive doors you wouldn't be able to build normally. That's just incredible. They would take so long, so just do not even try to do. That's like the most obvious use case for these doors. They still require a little bit of technique, but they are nowhere near as complicated to do as if you would need to build this with no redstone pistons, which would be incredible to do that, as you can see. And they are also quite quick. I mean, building such a door with redstone would actually take you about 100 million ages, and it would be quite slow in opening. So how do they actually work, and what do we need to pay attention to? So, first of all, the basic layout of such a flying machine, a horizontally flying machine, it's very, very simple. That's pretty much it. That's all that is to it, and it will actually already fly. To expand such a flying machine, when you have less than 12 blocks to attach to it, or actually in this case here, less than 9 blocks to attach to it, well, just build out on either side. That's no problem. But if you're intending to like add more than 9 blocks, well, then you need to start adding like pistons, etc. And they also need to be powered with an observer, like this. Or in this case, you can also power it like that, and then you can pull another couple of blocks, and then like maybe another piston and another observer, and then maybe this block here. This thing should actually work if you're flying in this direction. As you can see here, the flying machine will just travel off in the distance. No problem whatsoever. So to stop it, use like obsidian or something like that. The only downside of this, you will need to extend each and every piston you have in here, so it is separated, because otherwise the machine won't launch. Then you will also need to power this observer here, and then it can be launched in the other direction. It's pretty difficult to do, and also a lot of effort. But that's the only way to do it, so yeah, you have to work around it. There's no way around. In terms of activation, you will need to activate this piston that is pushing the blocks in the direction you're wanting to fly, which means you will need to power this observer here that's next to the piston that is pushing the flying machine in the opposite direction, because this one powers the correct piston. For activating it, you can use everything that activates observers. If you want to know what it is, there will be a link down in the description from the Minecraft wiki about observers, or you can watch my video, my 4th episode that will be up in the info box right now, as well as down in the description. So, and then there's just timing, actually. Getting a flying machine to fly correctly is a lot about timings on your control technique. If you mess up your timings, your flying machine might genuinely break. That's what I warn you about. That's gonna happen a lot. There will be a lot of breakage. But if you really do a great job on it, then the flying machine will really work great and you will have a lot of fun with it. So on this side here, I had to do a little special activation mechanism because this here is more than 12 blocks to push. So we had to activate this observer first to activate this piston to push out this combination here, which made it a lot more difficult, but it works. You just need to get the timings right. That's really all there is to flying machines. If you're wanting to stack 2 flying machines up over each other, then you need to get every flying machine set off at the right time, and you have to alternate between slime and honey blocks, because slime and honey blocks do not stick together, but they work similar to each other, except honey blocks do not support this sort of activation way, so you would just need to turn over the observer. That's not a big deal, but you just need to remember to do that. And if you have a system like this one here, where the flying machine travels back and forth forever, yeah, well, just switch off the activator, so then it will just stop. And so this is it for today's episode of Learn to Redstone. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, and if you really enjoyed, then make sure to subscribe to get notified about my newest videos. Until the next time, goodbye!